Keep an eye out since states everywhere are vying to become major financial centers. Looking at the UAE and Switzerland, for example, they notice a lot of new companies popping up and people relocating there to be a part of the fintech industry. Naturally, Georgia is interested in doing the same thing. When will a large number of nations adopt healthy lifestyle standards? I am inquiring about that. They will be interested in collaborating with Ripple because of the company's generational focus on beauty and excellence. Word on the street is that it's from the High Vibes channel. According to it, XRP holders should prioritize. The move crossing fees will reach $30 trillion in a single day. Just give me a night to play this for you. There are a lot of new birds, animals, or whatever you want to call them, and CBDCs are really essential, so I'm telling you about them. They're called all sorts of things. Stable cash and cryptocurrencies are two terms that have been used to describe it. That allows us to be cautious in our understanding of them and our knowledge of their impacts in our. The first and foremost concern when discussing stable currency is the level of comfort it evokes among states and central banks. Currency is a feature of sovereigns, and in countries like India, the central bank has this feature bestowed upon it by the sovereign. Are we competent with private funds then? As a result, the domestic balance of payments and the international security of payments are both negatively impacted by these newly released goods that boast of being groundbreaking advances. We have made it public that you are aware of our BI, and others have spoken about the domestic banking system in relation to the global economy. So I will not enumerate the capacity risks they present. You are already well versed in numerous dangers. You are well versed in the hidden financial methods that enable terrorist financing. Beyond the fact that you are well versed in currency matters, particularly those pertaining to emerging markets, the best approach to force the large financial institutions cede control of the economy. This is going to be the end result of many difficult instances. These cannot be considered stable. Truthfully, we would prefer not to deal with that type of situation. I cover topics like these, whether it's a moderately secure coin, a distant cryptocurrency, or something else entirely. I think it's important that we thoroughly comprehend what are the potential consequences before attempting to legitimize them. See, we have to know this before we go into the ocean. Can you tell me the number of sharks swimming around? At the moment, I'm thinking this is the most bizarre and direct way I could say it. This is why CBDC is so important. With the arrival of a new era on the horizon for the international CBDCs find themselves in a prime position to aid these brave souls. As the message goes, thank you to the IMF. He is praising central banks in his role as India's Reserve Bank chief. 30 million in a single day. There's no way for me to tell if it will fall inside the appropriate range. Be careful, though. There will be a concerted attempt to implement a CBD system on or around that day. Take the possibility that several nations have previously conducted tests as an example. Taking into consideration the age, they are prepared to relocate at the appropriate moment. Here, the important thing to remember is that these countries have been collaborating with XRP and RLUSD for over a decade, correct? And what about that crucial virtual creation for the bank, huh? CBDCs are coming soon. I understand that there are a lot of details about CBDCs that need to be discussed, including potential risks, the product's functionality, and more. I think it would be great if we could talk about something special in a special movie, although they may be on their way. The crypto infrastructure is also coming soon. Here I'll show you something, guys. One group that Ripple is a part of is the ISO 2000022 payments segment. The fact that everyone involved is from a different country except Ripple is one of the most intriguing aspects of this. Those who participated in it will continue to participate in it, correct? Using Ripple as possible. Feel free to reach out to the Bank of England. It means it is yours, the DTCC. Another entity that the ECB must clear is the EBA. Europe, that is the most important bank. Seems obvious. In Europe, it's a mechanism for settling safety agreements and economical ones as well, that one gleph is unaware of. Yes, I do believe that the card of grief serves as a guide in this deck. There is STET, an additional payment method right next to standards. Path and VASP are both checked by SWIFT. For the same position, you possess a Visa. It sounds very enticing. Furthermore, it discusses a partnership based on unified ledger methods that would address the requirements of various blockchain and DLT projects. Aside from quant, Casper's infant, Stella, Hedera, Hashrap, Aldrin, and Iota, there are now more individuals involved. Allow me to explain. All of these projects have the potential to collaborate with one another. Additionally, Ripple's significance in this context is well known. Breaking Ripple and building CBDCs with MasterCard proper with the help of dozens of countries. There was extensive cooperation between Ripple and MasterCard. Important banks are using XRP as a means to obtain funds. But the market's relaxation is based on means. Dude, that's legit. I tell you this to make you understand why it's important to me. Gaining comprehension is paramount, isn't it? Let's be clear, we're not in an app store where such beliefs can be confirmed and shown. We are going to spend the next 6 to 12 months estimating how much Ripple or XRP will be valued tomorrow. Then everyone goes to move backpedal, will subsequently move back into an ongoing market. The price might not go back down to where it was in 2022 and 2023, but we will cross back into a continuous market. After that, I think the next market. World law is going to be put up. That's where anything might truly pop off. That's what I believe. I don't know, of course, you already know this. Just wait for it to happen. Yet, digital currencies serve a practical purpose as a medium of exchange. Many national governments are now developing their own CBDCs. Over 130 projects are currently underway in different parts of the globe. Some of these initiatives include international wholesale CBDCs, which have the potential to revolutionize global money transfers for all parties involved. Many nations also use Ripples to move money internationally because of the CBDCs they helped set up. In addition, there is BDO Unibank Western Union D and the Digital Dollar Project. Western Union and the Digital Dollar Project have teamed up to see if a CBDC can enhance us to Philippine money transfers. Is anyone in the US and the Philippines already concerned? The fact that the digital rupee digits are visible here enables Preserver to go, and it is actually Ripple. Concerning digital currency held by large banks, James Wallace is currently fielding questions. Allow me to impress you, it will be incorporated. That is something I can say on the present blockchain. If that's not the case, you're probably considering a fantastic strategy for virtual art. Actually, it's a great question. To rephrase, a public blockchain is the era we are constructing for the virtual art relies solely on the creation utilized in the public blockchain. Nevertheless, we utilize a public blockchain that goes by the name of the XRP ledger. Anyone is free to utilize this blockchain technology since it is open source. Furthermore, our strategies for each estate in which we participate. For our own benefit, we construct a new model. Here you should exercise caution and seek permission before utilizing the blockchain. The XRP ledger construction has reportedly been proven, which is an advantage. Despite the billions of dollars in transactions, you are aware that valuable banks like to have a more personal touch. A version that is visible to only a select few was thus created. In short, it's a hybrid of sorts, but it is undeniably a standalone platform tailor-made for the exact job at hand.
Yes.
Yes. Thus, in the event that Ripple communicates with a governing body,